I'm Mark Meyer with Enviroguard. In this video, we'll be training on SafeGuard for your mold and moisture control surfaces. Prior to use, surfaces should be clean and dry. If you haven't already, register below for the React Extract Remediation System training for details. SafeGuard is a semi-transparent protective coating used for long-lasting structural protection. In the building structure during new construction, SafeGuard is used to protect framing, joists, truss systems, sheathing, and subflooring. During post-remediation applications, SafeGuard is used to seal, encapsulate, or coat the open structure based on industrial hygienist and/or IEP specifications. As a durable barrier for preventing moisture content increases of structural surfaces, SafeGuard is formulated with an EPA-registered antimicrobial to prevent against mold and mildew growth on the coating's surface long-term. In this training video, we're going to discuss safety recommendations, product performance, tools, best practices, ease of use, cleanup, and product coverage to maximize the results, efficiency, and profit for your builder-focused and post-remediation mold and moisture control services. SafeGuard is non-hazardous and low VOC to maximize the safety of the product user. However, you may want to use nitrile or coated gloves, a Tyvek suit to protect your clothes and skin, and a fit-tested half or full-face respirator with an organic vapor cartridge and filter. Next, let's discuss the materials and tools used with these mold and moisture control services. SafeGuard applies white but dries to a semi-transparent finish so that an inspector, hygienist, IEP, or customer can clearly see that the structure being protected was first cleaned. Semi-transparency is also important because it clearly demonstrates to the same people that a protective coating was applied to the structure. SafeGuard is breathable. That means when applied to a surface with a higher than desired moisture content, excess moisture can evaporate and escape the coating to prevent against wet and dry rot conditions. And if saturated by a water damage event in the future, SafeGuard can be dried through as well. To maximize durability over time, it uses elastic plasticizers to allow expansion and contraction with changes in temperature. SafeGuard is a tintable, low VOC product which makes it safe to work with and around, and it's water-based, making cleanup fast and easy with soap and water. While SafeGuard can be applied with simple hand tools like brushes and rollers, for efficiency and in mid-sized to larger areas, nairless paint sprayer is recommended. The equipment needed for this production protocol includes a commercial airless paint sprayer that is rated for the number of hours that you expect to use it per year with all Enviroguard coatings and sealants. Now let's discuss best practices. A job site safety evaluation and inspection should be completed within the areas that this production protocol is being executed. Any necessary remediation or emergency services such as water damage or fire damage restoration should be completed prior to this protocol. Surfaces should be at less than 20% moisture content prior to use. If surfaces are above 20% moisture content, a dehumidifier should accompany the application of SafeGuard to assist curing. Test a small area prior to beginning the job to ensure curing. Now that we've prepared the site, let's discuss SafeGuard use, details, and steps. Prior to sealing with SafeGuard, all necessary cleaning and drying procedures should take place. 10 wet mils is the standard for warranted coverage. Set the airless sprayer up outside of the space to be sealed if possible. Plug your airless sprayer into a 110 volt outlet. If an extension wand is desired, attach it to your spray handle and tighten. The minimum tip size for SafeGuard is 11. To reduce the need for tip clearing, a slightly larger tip may be desirable. The first number on the tip indicates the width of your spray pattern. The spray pattern width is simply that number multiplied by 2. For example, if you have a 511 tip, expect to cover a 10-inch pattern for every pass. Select your tips for best efficiency based upon both the coverage needed and product being used. Insert your tip into its handle and tighten all joints, then run the sprayer hose with handle into the area being coated. Use a paddle mixer and drill to blend your coating until uniform in appearance, then place the sprayer's draw tube into the coating's bucket. Set the sprayer to prime and turn the recirculating switch off, turn the pump on, and purge any water in the line into a separate bucket. Once purged, place the recirculating line into your bucket of coating, turn the recirculating switch on, and allow to cycle for 10 to 15 seconds. Turn the dial on your sprayer from prime to the lowest pressure setting and test the sprayer pattern. If the sprayer pattern is inconsistent or split, then your pressure is too low and needs to increase. If your spray pattern results in fogging, then your pressure is too high and needs to be reduced. Test the sample area for desired coverage and measure with your wet mill gauge to establish consistency. When spraying wall cavities, overlap between the front of the stud and the sheathing behind it, making sure to cover a minimum of 50% of the entire cavity per pass. To assure even coverage and wet film thickness, always apply directly perpendicular to the surface. Additionally, apply straight onto the surface, avoiding tailing off, and make sure that your sprayer tip is a minimum of 10 to 12 inches from the surface to prevent sag, dripping, or waste. Remove the draw tube and recirculating tube from the pail and spray the remaining product in the line back into its original container. Turn power off to the unit, then fill a 5-gallon bucket with tap water. Place the draw tube and recirculating tube into the 5-gallon bucket of water. Turn the sprayer's dial to clean and turn the recirculating switch on. Allow the water to circulate through the system for 20 to 30 seconds. Empty and rinse the 5-gallon bucket of now dirty water and fill it up again with fresh water. Place the draw tube and recirculating tube into the 5-gallon bucket of water. Turn the sprayer's dial to the low pressure setting and turn the recirculating switch off. Spray the clean water through the line and tip until the water runs clear. For best practices, spray into a black contractor bag to see the color change. To prevent corrosion, protect your sprayer with pump fluid before storing. For best results before applying SafeGuard, use the React Extract remediation system to remove mold staining and clean surfaces. While the structure is available to us, insulation can be installed in combination with the protective coatings to air seal, control moisture, insulate, improve structural rigidity and strength, and improve comfort. All Enviroguard products described in this video can be found at EnviroguardDirect.com or call us at 828-548-3900 for more information.